Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science Channel. Today is the December 6th, 2020, and we'll get ready to run my report for the COVID-19 analysis for the United States of America today. Before we get started, a few requests, a few favors asked. First of all, if you haven't done so already, click the red S button and subscribe to the Caribou Data Science Channel. And of course, click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video to my channel here. And secondly, don't forget to smash that like button. Third, and maybe most important, if you click on the description, you're going to see a link that says "Buy me a coffee." I'd appreciate it if you would click on that link and buy me a coffee. Okay? Thanks so much for your time. Let's get on with the show. Okay. So currently, the U.S. is averaging 45,431 cases per day and 993 deaths, with a mortality rate of 2.9%. So here's this 2.9%. Look at all the days when the cases, when the mortality rate was below this number here. That may be the best news of the day. You can see the continuing spike in cases. And now you can see the spike up here. Now if you take a look here, okay, let's zoom in here. Well, you can look. So yeah, it spiked up here about 3,000, but then it dropped all the way back down to here the next day. Of course, they don't want you to know about this drop. They don't want you to know that this was a one-day spike, which doesn't really mean anything. I personally don't place a lot of emphasis on single days. I can be more concerned with, say, a moving average or a weekly total, which we'll check in just one moment here. Okay, so here's the weekly cases. Unfortunately, we had, last week was higher than the previous 3 weeks. Okay, deaths, you can see deaths are for the last week did in fact increase pretty substantially. Of maybe 13,000 deaths last week, which is a lot of deaths. Now we have monthly cases, monthly deaths, and the percentage so far that again this is the percentage for each month. This is the percentage of the total cases. So you can see that November by far was the worst. It was 30% of cases so far. Deaths, you can see that November was about 12 or 13% of the total deaths, while April was the highest number of deaths, over 20% of the total deaths. Okay, so that concludes the report for the U.S. for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next report.